The dangerous rise of gentle parenting.
Give me my phone, you idiot!
I don't know who even gave you the urge to do this to your mom. I don't know how pampered you had to be as a child for you to even think you could try to choke out your mom like this. This is crazy.
You want me to take your iPad away?
No! Hands are not for hitting. I don't like that. That hurts.
Children are violently attacking their parents. Children are getting addicted to iPads, watching Cocomelon and Skibbity Toilet for hours. Math and reading scores are declining. What do these all have in common? They're the result of a new and growing trend: gentle parenting. Gentle parenting is exactly what it sounds like: being gentle to your child. Gentle parenting believes it's a war crime to punish a child. Spanking? That's child abuse.
Look, here's the thing. Y'all gotta realize, bro, discipline does not come in the form of physical abuse. Not saying spanking is really abuse, but I'm saying you don't need that. There's like mental ways to really mess up a child. Bro, ground them. There's other ways to discipline them. Like, you could take away things. But I feel like once you start normalizing things or you forgive them really quick, that's the thing. I feel like some of y'all forgive them for doing crazy things. No, let them be punished.
Yelling at your child? That's child abuse. Doing anything that upsets and angers your child? That's child abuse.
Let my child cry for me punishing him, I'm literally gonna laugh at him.
What happens if your child is literally assaulting you and hurting you? Well,
Pulling your mom's hair, bro, you lost your mind.
you need to sit down and talk about your feelings. Use logic to explain why hitting people is a big no-no. That's the mindset that gentle parenting advocates for. Gentle parenting was popularized in the 2010s in attempts to get rid of the authoritarian parenting styles that society was so accustomed to. But this trend backfired, creating a generation of bratty, selfish, violent, and entitled children. Children can be stubborn, and negotiating with them is hard. Try convincing a child that brain rot is bad for them, and you'll see what I mean. Because children rarely listen to logic and emotional reasoning, gentle parenting often fails.
Y'all want to have children when you grow up, right? I think one stage of parenting that I'm not looking forward to is when my child turns around this age. Like, I want my child to just automatically become, like, at the very minimum, middle school. I don't know, just plop out, you're in middle school. You have to have a lot of patience. I'm just gonna have a good mother to do this.
Watch how these gentle parents deal with their children's violence.
You can't slap his head, okay?
Please.
No, you can't slap his head, okay?
Yo, I'm tripping or this is a fat ass baby. I'm sorry. This is a gigantic ass baby. Holy shit. He should be walking. Dude, look at him.
Okay, Winnie?
Please.
Please don't do that. Ellie, please don't do that. Ow!
No, I'm not asking please. That's the problem with y'all. You ain't gotta say please.
No, gentle hands.
No.
It might not seem like much, but these children are learning that they can hurt people without consequences. This is dangerous. If children learn that it's okay to hurt their parents, they begin hurting anyone they feel like. This is how bullying.
Wait. Even her reaction is like, what the? Was it the trash can or was it like a box of milk?
Hurt their parents, they begin hurting anyone
Oh no, okay, it's a carton of milk. Dude, if that was trash juice, those are fighting terms right there.
they feel like. This is how bullies are created. Now, some will argue that these parents did not use gentle parenting correctly, but come on,
Dude, y'all sure this is a baby?
give them some slack. Gentle parenting is so confusing and complicated, you should need a PhD if you want to use this parenting style. In gentle parenting, parents need to become a personalized therapist and counselor for their children. And in this process, a lot of parents are bound to become too loose, leading to bad and undisciplined children. Only parents who are good at understanding children's emotions and behavior should attempt this parenting style, because if done wrong, this parenting style could lead to disaster.
I think you gotta find the right mix in discipline and being gentle with it. You gotta be able to punish.
And this isn't only about violence. When children learn that they can do whatever they want without any serious consequences, they begin to expect the world to revolve around them. And this is a mindset that's very hard to undo.
Yo, I'm sorry, I'm really trying to focus on this video, but I'm thinking about Rye's shit, and it's like, yo, like, it's supposed to be a serious video and you're putting a very chill song in the background.
When children learn that they can do whatever they want without any serious consequences, they begin to expect the world to revolve around them. And this is a mindset that's very hard to undo. If anything isn't going their way and they're unhappy about it,
I swear to God, let me find out my child is throwing a tantrum at school and I gotta get out to go get them. Adoption center. You can also threaten kids, bro. Just be like, I'm gonna call the cops on you. I swear to God, they're gonna tee up, bro.
they throw a tantrum. This has led to a massive rise in classroom misbehavior in the last few years. Here's a kindergarten teacher talking about it.
Gentle parenting is ruining our children. We can't do much when students misbehave, when they're yelling, when they're cursing, when they're throwing chairs. They're trying to hit teachers with their jackets.
Real question
they
to
are
be
stomping on their
asked.
feet.
Where have I
That is not
been?
okay. That is when gentle parenting has
I'm a
not
shapeshift.
benefited that child.
If you're a teacher and you want a kid to tee up, I swear to God, all you need is one of them behavior clips thingy, and then put they clip all the way to the bottom. Watch how that little nigga tee up. If he don't tee up after that, then his parents don't punish him. Because I swear to God, bro, as a kid, once I saw my paper clip go all the way down, it's GG's.
Nationwide survey found that 68% of teachers experience verbal abuse from their students. Classrooms have turned into real-life Call of Duty lobbies.
Bro, did you really say that, bro?
This 14-year-old repeatedly calling his African-American teacher a racial slur,
Bro, say it too, bro. We're right here, bro. Everybody's watching. What's up?
hurling a basketball at the teacher,
You ain't telling me.
Why
44% of teachers
why
cite
are you as a 14-year-old thinking you could defeat a teacher?
student misbehavior as a top source for job-related stress.
Our society, a significant decrease in accountability and consequence. It's not surprising that unfortunately this is spilling over into the behavior of students in school.
Florida loses 42 teachers in 4 months. Wow.
It's no wonder why there's massive teacher shortages in countries all around the world now. This
Yeah,
wasn't
because not only are teachers fighting kids, now they're also loving them too. It's weird.
as large of a problem back in the 2000s as it is now. And misbehavior isn't the only consequence. Children are becoming lazy and slow. Parents simply hand an iPad or an iPhone to their children to shut them up and let the device do the parenting. Children begin to watch highly stimulating content, with toddlers watching Cocomelon and older children doom-scrolling YouTube shorts.
Bro, as a child, what were y'all watching? I think if you really want your child to tee up, put them on PBS Kids, bro. Because I promise you, bro, children are going to rock with that too. If you put them on some like Super Y, Sesame Street, that is actually good educational content too. You don't need brain-rotted content to get your child's mind stimulated. Just put on something educational that looks cool. Because even as a child, I loved shit like that.
And watching brain rot content. And at first, parents see nothing wrong with this, until they try to get the children to stop.
You want me to take your iPad away? No! Okay, well, it's time for bed.
It's control.
Dude, there's no way these kids have dads. Yo, did this nigga think yelling was gonna do some damage? Like his voice just sends out radioactive signals that just destroy the brain cells? I don't advocate for child abuse at all, because I've never been hit as a child, but this kid might deserve to get chokeslammed. Real talk. Like I could just imagine me having a long day at work and coming back to this little nigga.
It's okay. You gotta learn from mistakes, man.
Many parents don't take the measures to limit their child's screen use or monitor their content. If this continues long enough, the child actually becomes addicted to their iPad or iPhone and builds an emotional dependence on it. Without their device, they can't be happy. Many studies have found that excessive screen use can interfere with brain development in children by lowering cortical thickness and damage the prefrontal cortex, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, and occipital lobe.
And then you introduce ChatGPT and all of them shits are cooked.
In simple terms, the brain is getting f***ed. These brain changes make it even more difficult for children to identify and regulate their emotions, which could be why children get so angry when their iPads are taken away. And this isn't the child's fault. Children don't know better. It's the parents' responsibility to ensure that the children don't misuse technology. But because gentle parenting strongly advocates against punishment, and many parents interpret this as avoiding any action that makes the child upset, many parents become too reluctant to take away screen time.
No, that's how they become spoiled. If they don't think they could get punished and all you're gonna do is trying to be a problem solver, no, you can't be doing that. Face the wall, little nigga.
But this isn't just about screen time. The detrimental effects of screen addiction carry on to other aspects of the child's life, and one of these is school. Children are underperforming at every single grade level. A study investigated math and reading scores of 4th and 8th graders and found that the majority do not meet proficiency.
By definition, that means I'm smarter than y'all. If the generations are getting much more dumb, then that means smarter than y'all.
And it makes sense. When children's brains are so fried from spending hours on their screens, that brain damage happens to affect how they perform in school. Along with this, when children spend years spending all their time playing and using a screen rather than doing chores or learning, they grow a lazy mentality that's very difficult to reverse. Even basic elementary school academics become too much to handle, as they have zero willpower or discipline. Parents need to understand the dangers of these screens and regulate screen time, even if it angers their children. The rise of gentle parenting has led many parents to allow their children long hours of screen time. And even if this isn't the mindset that gentle parenting is advocating for, it is the mindset that gentle parenting has popularized. So we need to either start warning against the dangers of failed gentle parenting, or stop promoting this parenting style so heavily. So far, we've discussed the dangers that arise when parents misunderstand the gentle parenting method and use it incorrectly. But even if done correctly, this parenting style can still lead to disaster. You see, gentle parenting works off the assumption that a child is an emotionally intelligent creature who understands the morality of their actions. But
So you calling little niggas dumb? That's what you doing? To anybody in here that has like little siblings, are them niggas dumb? Just keep it a stack. What y'all saying? Yes, dumb as fuck. Damn, all right, got you.
unfortunate reality is that most children are not like this. In a child's early stages, particularly up to the age of 5, children have a trait known as egocentrism, which is the inability to understand perspectives other than their own.
Wait, is it bad if I still got that? Ain't nothing bad of having, just having just a teeny bit of ego, bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay to just focus on yourself, bro.
These children haven't developed enough cognitively to understand the concept that other people perceive situations differently than they do. For example, when playing hide and seek, a toddler might cover their own eyes, believing that
Dude, y'all niggas ever play hide and seek? And because niggas ain't find you for so long, you just decide to give up? Like, you just decide to, like, that has to be the most terrible feeling, bro. Finding a place so well hidden enough that, nigga, nobody finds you.
Nobody can see them because they aren't able to see anyone else. Or a toddler might offer their favorite toy to someone else, believing that they would enjoy the toy just as much. But children also
So that's what it is. Dude, I swear to God, I remember when I was young, when a kid would hand me a toy, I'm like, nigga, do you think I like this?
have a hard time understanding how their own actions can upset others. A toddler might slap his mom, thinking it's funny. Because the toddler finds it funny, the toddler believes his mom will also find it funny. In this scenario,
Wait, where do y'all think kids learn that from? I don't think I've ever been smacked by a baby. I don't think so. Does that mean like the abuse is starting somewhere in home?
Parenting would advocate using logic and emotional reasoning to explain why slapping is bad. But a toddler will have a very difficult time understanding these concepts because these concepts are too complicated and beyond their cognitive capacity. It's like teaching algebra to a toddler. Maybe some toddlers will understand it, but for most, their brains just aren't ready for it. And you can't force these complex concepts onto a child because they're just going to end up being confused and won't learn anything. But you know what does work?
What?
Operant conditioning. Toddlers' brains are too premature to understand concepts of empathy and morality, but their brains are capable of association. A toddler can associate a certain action to a certain outcome.
Nigga, you just like the kids he's talking about. Well, nigga, I'm not abusive.
For example, a child understands, if I eat this broccoli, mom will give me ice cream. Or, if I slap mom, I will be punished. For most children, this method of parenting will be the most effective. Apparently, this method is considered harmful